The past year has been a complete and total disaster for Netflix, the biggest streaming platform around. After years and years of pushing woke garbage, continuing to inflate those prices despite not giving people what they wanted, despite not giving people the entertainment they asked for, people had finally had enough, and they were fleeing the platform. Netflix carnage loses 1 million subscribers, largest loss of customers in company history. And we saw what played out after that. They lost $50 billion off the market cap in just one day as their stock shot down. It lost about 50% just this year alone. And then, of course, they were forced to lay off a bunch of people, over 300 right after 150 a few weeks before that. And what did we hear about that? They fired all the people that were in charge of LGBTQ and diverse programming. How dare they? Yeah, it's almost like nobody wants to watch that garbage. That's one of the problems that Netflix has. But as we close out the year, it looks like Netflix is getting completely desperate. And in fact, they've finally announced something that had probably been coming for a long time that people will not be happy with. In a desperate bid to increase their subscriber base, Netflix says this: Netflix to end password sharing in 2023. The streaming giant has plans to charge users for sharing their passwords. As we draw ever closer to Christmas and in the turn of the new year into 2023, many people the world over hope for better fortunes in the new year. And just as everyday people make resolutions and decisions for how their lives will come to a new year, companies do the same. And as part of its plans for 2023, the streaming giant Netflix has announced it will be ending its password sharing feature sometime in the days and weeks after the clock strikes midnight on December 31st. And you can tell that they are desperately trying to find some capital right now. You know, Netflix had a great business strategy. They let everybody else make these shows, put them on TV, pay for production, pay for all that stuff. And then if there was good things out there that people wanted to see, Netflix could go reach out. They could essentially rent that thing, bring it onto their streaming platform, and everybody came to them for it. But once Netflix really started diving into their own original content and people started taking their stuff away, that's when Netflix got in trouble, because no longer did you have these things that were tried and true. Instead, you have this big company, and nearly 90% of what they put out seems to be absolute garbage, especially with so much of it focused on woke identity politics and agenda instead of things that normal everyday people actually want to watch. And at the end of the day, that has led to disaster for Netflix. It's not just this announcement. You look at what they've done over the past few months. We had this come out. Remember when they said, hey guys, we're going to do an ad-based tier. We're going to have these advertisers come on. They're going to pay us millions and millions and millions of dollars, and we'll charge you a little bit less if you're willing to watch commercials. Well, that hasn't been going very well for them either. Report: Netflix giving advertisers their money back after missing viewership targets. That's how bad it is. What they expected, the people that they expected to watch, it just didn't happen. They didn't have the volume that they expected to have. They didn't have the viewership that they expected to have. As a result, they had to give refunds to all of these advertisers. It is clear that after probably the worst year in this company's history, they're desperately looking for answers. The reality is that just like so many of these other companies, once they stop pushing propaganda, once they stop focusing solely on this garbage that's only appealable to a small fraction of the audience, then maybe they'll actually make money. And sure, every once in a while, you get good things from Netflix, no doubt about that. Of course, Dave Chappelle's special that was on there, they caught a lot of heat for that, but they kept on going. But unfortunately, when the vast majority of it for years and years and years has been garbage, and all the good content that they got from everybody else is slowly being taken off the platform, subscribers are going to flee as well, especially in this type of economy. Netflix now clearly desperate, ending password sharing, and that is not going to go over well for a lot of people. I don't know if they're going to get this surge in subscribers that they think they will, or if some people are going to say, I guess I just won't have Netflix anymore. Bye. I'm certainly not going to pay $20 per month or whatever the hell it is at this point in time. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments section below. This caps off a terrible year for Netflix, the worst year in this company's history in all likelihood, and it doesn't look like it's getting better anytime soon. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my PO box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.